Ready?
Yep.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it,
do it
like we do it.
like we do it.
And welcome to hashtag Aftershock. We are live on your screens, and you know
Yes,
we ain't
sir.
means.
Yes, sir.
I'm your boy, the monster on the mic, Check Monster. Who do I got with me looking all cute and fluffy over there?
Oh, Fluffy, you got me, your boy Gordo, with the sazon on deck, ladies
Okay,
and gentlemen.
okay.
What's up? What it do?
Hey, don't forget my man, my myth, my legend.
What's going on, mi gente? Yo, so this is exciting though because this is gonna be our first live. Because I remember Check Monster, you and I did a test.
Yep.
So you
Little
know, this
test.
is exciting. You know, we're just gonna. The whole concept behind it is to make it more interactive. So let's see how this all goes. Whether somebody shows up, whether they don't, whether they do, we're gonna continue doing this every week until we get an audience. Because you know what? We know quitters, motherfuckers.
Gang, get it?
Yo, so
Gang, gang.
we're running out this little trial, right? It's gonna be on Zoom. We're using the free version, so we got like 20 minutes left of this bitch. So
Just 20. Just 20. 20.
But it's okay, because if you guys like it, you put in the comments. You want us to go longer, we can always take a quick intermission, come back at you. But, you know, we're testing now. We're having a little fun. So we want to see people, you know, chat it up in the chat box. Like, I want to see some comments, some questions, you know, whatever you guys got out there to say about it. Let's be it. Let's do it, you know?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see the live chat. Let's see who's in here.
Oh. Who we got going on out here?
Hold up. My connection
Hold
is
up.
failing me.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let me ask you guys, what did you guys think about the last show? Like, what were your I mean, who watched it? I know I watched it.
I loved it. I loved it.
I watch it. I watch it because I gotta edit it. But I gotta it's interesting, right? Because and we're gonna start off like this, very controversial. When I was editing it, I was remembering you when you said I was going over with the part where you started checking out the data on the Jewish people. And then
Yeah.
you're like, how come they didn't get big? How come Deshaun didn't get any shit about it and all that shit, right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not that it's anything less than Black Lives Matter, right? And I know that's what you meant. I know you didn't mean that as far as it's not less than Black Lives Matter, the movement. You just saying, how come it's not getting the attention, or how come nobody's on Deshaun's ass about it?
That honestly, that's more of what it was about. To me, it was about people that are like. It was the whole thing that pissed me off is that somebody didn't say anything disrespectful about anything, and he got destroyed. Why not destroy somebody for saying something like that? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I was
yeah,
ready for the sauce. I was like, yo, it's early. Like
Yeah,
early in the
yeah.
show, gonna go
You got a question?
saucy?
Viper already's asking about my room being all backwards and shit. My camera just does that. Just so you know. Like, I put in the
Right,
group
so-
in the message, but it's just flip flops things.
Yeah,
It's
you
kind of like
also
my
gonna be the
mind.
one-
It's always flip flopping.
Check Monster, you're also going to be the one reading out the questions.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Because
So,
I was going to
Yeah.
go on, but let me see. Let me go on.
well,
I do
so
the
you
questions
yeah.
can
as well.
I can read out the questions. I'll you know, and that way you guys can ask, you know, respond to them. So that's perfectly fine. But no, I thought it was. I liked the energy of the last show, though. I liked the conversational points. I'd like to hear what you guys thought were, you know, your favorite shows. It was kind of ironic though, because I think like 3 of us had the same show that we liked, which was conspiracy theories. So we might have to hop back into that topic again because
Yes,
there's so
yes.
many more conspiracy theories out there that
Well,
we never
especially
even covered.
yeah, especially now. No, now this I was actually it was funny because I was watching Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, and one of his segments was about conspiracy theory now, right? Like they're talking about that people are saying that this pandemic was created by Bill Gates because he wanted the vaccination or I'm like, really? That was really out there? So what he was
Oh,
saying though,
Lord.
which I found it very interesting, what he was saying is don't go after anybody, right? Don't try to make them feel smaller or try to make a point with them. Try to understand them, meet them halfway, understand also, yeah. Okay, so and then you try to reroute that mentality, and you try to reroute it. And I'm like, oh shit, I never thought about it like that. Me, I'm always like, yo, you're a dumbass. That's why. That's what it was with me.
First reaction,
Um,
dumbass.
Yeah. So
Dumbass.
he put John Cena in the video. He's like, he goes, these are the sources you can use since people trust these people. He used Alice Trebek from Jeopardy. John Cena, some woman there, I forgot her name. I'm sorry, I didn't get her name. And then and a comedian, which I thought was very interesting.
Very cool.
Huh.
Yeah.
Just-
But
it got brought to my attention that last week's episode, not this week that just aired today. Last week's episode, I had a stink face.
Well,
Now let
that's
me
'cause-
explain. Let me
go
explain the
ahead.
situation. I bought a vlogging kit, which the light I put it in front of me, and the light was so strong it had me like squinting my eyes because I was like, that light is too strong. I wasn't using my normal ring light, so I apologize.
Okay, here we go.
And on today's episode, I didn't talk much because prior to coming to the video, I had migraine. So I was like, every time when you see me like closing my eyes, it's just my head was like pulsating. So I was like, it hurts. But I still made it through. I didn't talk a lot. I apologize, my people. I love you. Don't worry. My heart goes to y'all. Pero we made it through. It was just migraine. It's not COVID. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh, here we go. You put the mask on. Why don't you have the mask on? I don't want to catch it from you. Okay.
Yo, like that guy. Yo, I'm gonna catch it to the PS4.
Oh my goodness.
I was like,
That's crazy.
bro, you're a dumbass
So,
for that.
so-
one.
but,
I got some-
so Nelly's not gonna make it today.
Oh, Nelly.
It's like what? Like again? Yeah, Nelly's not gonna make it today. So, but go ahead, Brian. Go ahead, Shaqbuster.
So we're just talking about random stuff, and so I was pretty proud of myself. So yesterday I went out and it was yesterday. I shot a round of golf. That's my favorite pastime. I try to go once a week now because I got nothing else to do in COVID. That's the only time I can go outside without a mask on and be around like people. So we went out there and we shoot at this course I've been shooting at for a little while now. And
You were shooting out there, bro?
yeah, shooting the irons, bro, and the drivers. My drivers sucked yesterday. I could not keep that thing straight to save my life. But I got out on the course and I was having a great time. And I started to play with these two other friends of my sister's and her boyfriends. And man, they like to drink. Like we get to the golf course and the first thing they do is they stop at the thing. They want a double of vodka and cranberry. So they're pouring
Damn.
two of those little things in, right?
Ugh.
And then we're like out on the golf course. They pull out a vodka bottle and a Gatorade and they start making drinks. I'm just like, man, I can't do all this. So I went out and I decided to have a drink with them early on in the course. And I started off pretty good. I shot a 48 on the front. And then on the back nine, my first hole, I shot a 9. My second hole, I shot a 7. And I was like, oh man, this alcohol's starting to kick in. It was hot as hell out here yesterday. So my golf game went down a little bit, but man, I got up onto the 18th hole. It's a par 3. It's probably like 165, give or take, that I was shooting. I pulled out my 6-iron, man, and I just freaking laid into that thing. And I dropped that thing 4 feet from the pin. Dude, I got a birdie yesterday on
With
the
one
18th
hit?
to shoot 100. Yes.
What?
Hey,
Dude,
nice.
so that birdie saved me from it kept me right at 100, man. It was so much fun. Oh man.
Oh,
One of the
so
things-
did you?
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say
Sorry.
one of the things I'm gonna bring into my show is I'm gonna have a little, at least until I can't go outside anymore and play, but I'm gonna have a little golf recap about my weekly golfing outings and stuff like that.
Hey,
So,
that's nice. That's nice.
Something I'm gonna bring to the people, going
So
forward.
yeah. So I noticed that Viper's on, right? So he sent me a picture. He was like, look, I'm eating quote unquote pizza and piss water. So he shows me a picture of deep dish and Bud Light.
So
I'm
he's
sorry.
basically having a American style pie with some piss water because it's not pizza. I thought we went over that.
Oh,
If
snap.
I can't fold it, it's not pizza.
Oof. Facts.
Ooh.
If it doesn't have enough grease, it's not a pizza.
Oh man.
Okay. Real quick. I'm not gonna reveal where I work at, but today I got my certification done, and it's official. It's right here. You can barely see it.
Sony.
I see it.
It says Sony 2020.
Master?
Yes. No. This is the Sony Master they gave me today.
Oh, nice. That's what's that one called?
Tatsujin.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it's official. I'm officially a Sony Master. So there you go.
So those of you who don't know about golf, it was a comment just made. The one thing about golf that makes it the greatest game out there, in my opinion, right now, that a normal individual can play. You can go out there and you can suck all day. You have that one good hole, that one good shot, and it's going to bring you back next week. And it is so true. And man, that one shot at the end of the night to get a freak. I usually go out there, I par a couple holes. I mean, I didn't par a single hole yesterday. I didn't do nothing. But man, I got a birdie on the 18. I was so fired up wanting to go back out and play more. But I got to wait until next Tuesday to play. I might go out Monday morning. I don't know, because I know I can't go Monday afternoons because I have things to do in the evening. But I'm gonna try to get twice in next week. Let's get it.
Well, now I can see. Now I can see the questions.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you, Michael, for tuning in with us, joining us. You could be our fourth member since there's only 4 of us now.
Yeah, I mean, take over for Nelly, you know.
Emmanuel Martin.
Emmanuel.
What up?
What up,
What
Emmanuel?
it do?
How you doing?
Saying
Yeah,
what's up.
so-
You know, shout outs. Thanks for the love. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
yes.
remember, if you guys got questions for us, or if you want, anything you want to add, just go ahead and type it in the message. I'll let the guys know, and
Quick.
whoever you direct it to, we'll make sure they answer it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So don't
yes.
be
Quick.
afraid to ask us stuff. Like,
I got a question for you.
Oh.
Yes, you handsome devil. I cannot say that because people back then were calling Jewish people devil for some reason. So I cannot call you the handsome devil. I just gotta call you handsome. So I
Wow.
apologize.
That's okay.
It's right. It's right. Correct. I'm right about that. Anyways, I just want to ask you, what's the menu your sister cooked today? Because
So
your voice about to slide.
Yeah, so what happened was is the reason why I don't get no post on IG about the food. See, what happened is today was
What
my
happened?
niece's senior pictures. So my sister didn't go into work until 1 because she went in late in order to take my niece to senior pictures this morning. So it was a little bit, it was a little bit different this morning how things went.
What's going on, los compadres?
So is that Yoki Chan? Is that who that is? Oh no,
No, los compadres. You see it.
Yoki Chan came out. These podcasts. Asking why are these podcasts all over the place with the topics? Messiah, why don't you go ahead and throw us at that? You know.
Well,
Go ahead.
it's actually because one group inspires another. Basically, that's what it is. Just like the question, why is there so many gamers out there on Twitch or on here doing games? It's shit to do. That's it. That's basically what it is. We like doing extra stuff, like staying busy, and I do it for the creative part. And then if I have a talking platform, because I just like to talk shit all the time.
Yeah, he does. He does.
And then I just like to edit. So I do it to create, to stay editing, to stay busy, to stay creative. Like sometimes I feel like I can share my story with people, my opinion, not that it matters to certain people. So basically,
I think what a lot of it has to do, the reason why we don't, because I've heard people say, like, why don't you find a niche, right? And why don't you guys stick with that niche? I think the point of the show is that we all came together is that we want an opportunity to talk about anything that comes to our mind. We don't want to limit ourselves to have to be about a subject, which is why if you've watched a lot of our episodes, we are planning on doing our own sub channels, right? I'm going to talk about just sports. Goldo's talking about just gaming.
anime.
My bad. Messiah's going to talk about just gaming. We have things that are going to be more niche created coming in soon. But for us four together, we want to have the opportunity to just talk about anything and just shoot the shit, have a little fun, put our opinions out there, and then let you guys watch it and hopefully get some enjoyment from it and laugh a little bit about it. So that's kind of why, in my opinion, I get it. It seems like we're all over the place, but we're just coming up with topics that interest us and hope they're going to interest you, honestly. And that's what Generation Shock's about. It's just things that we like and we want to talk about, and hopefully you guys are interested and want to take a part of. And that's really what's going on there.
Yeah,
and
indubitably.
if you don't like it, then that's other videos you can watch on YouTube.
Well, it's not. I would come on. Now. Listen,
I'll just say,
there's nothing wrong. I like that. Listen, I appreciate you coming on here and participating and asking a question. I think that's a great question because a lot of people don't understand it because we don't talk about it, right? Why do we jump from one thing to another? I think it was a great question that needed to be brought up and need to be addressed as to why we do it. And so I thought that was something good. But we got another question.
Cam Newton question.
What inspired you guys to start this channel? Right? And why do we do it? Why us four?
Okay, I can answer that. Goldo, go ahead, Goldo.
No, go ahead. Because this is your baby. This is your baby.
All right, so the reason I give you the real story behind this. Well, my boy, man, he rest in peace. Actually, his anniversary is gonna come up on the 2nd of August. He's always been pushing me to do something like this. He's like, yo, you got to do this. And I always tell him, no. For 2 years, he's been like, yo, you got to do it. You'll be good at it. But he wanted me to do more gaming. And I'm like, nah. I just don't want to do something like that because I don't think I never thought I was, anybody wants to hear what I have to say. I never thought I was entertaining enough and shit like that. And then one day I was like, after he passed away, I started, part of the grieving process for me was started looking for stuff on YouTube and then just started watching shit just to stay busy. And I started watching people talk on podcasts and gaming ones too. Retro and Rare podcast was actually one of the ones that caught my attention. I started watching it, shout out to Doyle and Mikey. And I'm like, I can do that. That's easy. And then I was like, okay, you know what? Let me do creative stuff. Let me add some, like if it was a TV show. And then I partnered with Goldo. I was like, Goldo, there's something, I have an idea. We're going to do this. Yes or no. But I need something you're going to be committed. After that, as the show kept on evolving, we needed more content, more people, more different opinion. And all of a sudden I'm like, why 4 of us? Why not have 4 of us? And it's going to give us different opinions. It's going to make the show more than just, because I never wanted the show to be about one topic or one subject. I wanted the show to be like a talk show. Like 4 guys wanted to talk. And who better to bring than Sheckman? He always has an opinion about anything.
He always got to fight. He always got to fight about something.
It's a funny story, though.
To argue with.
It's a funny story, though, because I've been wanting to do this for quite a while, for a few years now.
We talked about this.
Exactly. That's why I was going to bring it up. And I talked to Messiah about this, like, before I left, last year to come up here. And I was like, dude, let's do something. He's like, no, I'm not ready. I don't want to do anything. I was like, all right, whatever. So COVID hit, and I started to play with it myself a little bit. But what I found out for me personally is and I'm going to be doing my own thing, but I want to have guests on. I don't enjoy as much me talking by myself as I do being able to have an interaction with somebody. So I like the fact that I got to be a part of the show where I can bounce things off of people, come up with ideas, think of things on the spot, which is a little bit easier than having to kind of rehearse something if I'm going to do it completely on my own. Because when you're doing a podcast alone, you have to know what you want to say. You got to know everything you want to have out. I can come here and literally not have to worry about anything. And they're going to say things that are going to spark me. And they're going to get my blood flowing. And they're going to get my juices going. And I'm going to think of things that I want to say. And I really appreciate that they took me on and they made me a part of it. Because this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. But I want to do more. This is why, we were pushing to do Aftershock. This is why we're I've been pushing to do my show next week.
Yes.
I love this stuff and I enjoy it. And I got a lot to say, and whether you want to hear it or not, that's everybody's differences. But, I got a lot of things on my mind, and I want to get them off my chest. So
go ahead, go ahead.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. No, yeah. This has been a roller coaster since we started back in February, if I'm not mistaken. It started out as just Messiah and I, and it was a little bit wild. Like the first episode, we were sitting together, we're like, I'm nervous. I remember telling Messiah, I was like, I'm nervous.
I kept cutting you off.
Yep, it's now. Like, yep, you do. And everybody's like, yo, need to talk more. I'm like, I know. But the thing is, like, when people cut me off, I was like, okay, you talk. Let me see what you got to say. But it's like, I was like, I guess. It's like, but people's like, yeah, be rude. I don't care. Like, tell them to shut the fuck up. It's my time to talk. It's like, I guess. I'll be like that more of it all. But then I got checking him. It's like, no. Shut up. I'm talking. Listen, wait a minute. You got checking, man. It's like, yeah, no, shut up. I'm talking first. But so far, it's been a roller coaster. It's fun. It's way more stuff to coming up soon.
I think the thing that makes it unique too is there's completely 4 different personalities. Like we don't have anybody in this show that I think has the same view or same personality as anybody else. Goldo, Nelly, Messiah, myself, we're all so different. And sometimes we mash, like, Messiah and I, we have our moments where we clash, and that's good. But Nelly will jump in on me and Goldo will jump in, and we're all just different personalities, and it makes it a good time. Now there are other questions, so I do want to get to them. So the next question I will give a whole lot of, because they're asking about the damn Pats and Cam. So we're going to skip that question.
No, we're not. No, he's
going to do any good or not. I don't want to hear about it. Okay. No, go ahead.
It looks like, all right. So ladies and gentlemen, we're using Zoom. I just got the alert for the 10-minute window. If this continues, it'll be like, let's say, if y'all all stay on, we'll just revamp it. So we'll be right back, but not now. Okay. So, anyways, Cam Newton, yes, I think he's going to be a good addition.
Trash.
To the Patriots. The only thing is that I'm worried about is will he comply to the Belichick rules? As you can see, there's a bunch of advertisement going on with him. He's self-promoting himself. It's going to be his comeback. He has something to prove. But wouldn't it be? I want to see. The interesting is how Josh McDaniel is going to use him in offense.
All right.
Because remember, they go from a pocket player to a guy that moves around, and now he can do it with his legs. That's what the part I'm curious about. And yes, he is a good addition to the Patriots.
Anything's better than what you had, though. Get the hell out of here.
No,
Come
hell
on.
no. What?
You went from garbage to like trash. I mean, I don't know which one's better. I mean, but
It's saucy.
you know, whatever. Why don't you guys ask
right,
good
baby.
questions like, what do you guys think about
What do you think about my hair? My curly luscious
Daniel
hair?
Jones and them Giants
Yeah.
this year? You know, second year wonder. Let's
So
go.
here's the good thing. Here's the good thing about Tom Brady coming to Tampa. I can get this shit signed.
Oh,
That's
we'll
what
burn
the good
that when
thing
I
is.
see it.
Shout out to my brother. I know he's watching. Look, I got it back there. I got that Jordan figure, that Jordan Pop figure you gave me. It's back there. Thank you for that.
Okay.
You
No,
lucky
good
I have.
questions, though. Good questions, but you know, well, hey, listen, these are definitely good. You know, sports stuff is what you're gonna want to tune into because when the episode I got Mazai on, when I finally get this thing rolling, it's gonna be a battle because oh man,
Gonna be
Boston and
feisty.
New York, ooh, it's gonna be fun. So you guys got to tune in for that one. Tell you what.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, sorry Nelly couldn't make it. You know, Nelly, the artist formerly known as
we won't say
McNutty,
Yep.
New Nelly. So
he's here with us in spirit. We miss him. We love him.
he said, yeah, they said you
Max
like
Kellerman.
you sound like Kellerman. You
I
do,
see
you
that.
do, bro. You
Hey,
kind of
man.
do.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Well, so who's my Stephen A. Then I'm gonna rip him. Oh.
Oh,
I
snap.
can't be your Stephen A because I haven't been watching sports lately. So
I know you can't hang with me no more on that. Don't worry,
No.
I plan on having a guest every week, and one of the you know what? Let me give a shout out to Los Compadres because one of those young men right there, Marcos. I don't know if he's the one on or not, but Marcos will be a guest on one of the first upcoming.
I think
episodes.
I think that's Jay
That's
because
fine.
he's asking
Jay.
about the Patriots.
And listen, if Jay wants to come on too, he could talk with me about sports. But Marcos has already got on my ass about the whole, you know, football.
He's a
and
Giants
soccer
fan.
thing, you know.
Yeah, I'll answer
Oh,
that
yeah.
question. He's a Giants fan.
Yeah. I'm a Giants fan. I'm up in the Northeast.
His
man.
only comeback is you couldn't beat us twice. That's his only comeback.
Those are the only two games that matter. Come on. Like I said, but yeah, I do want you know, shout out to Los Compadres because I know I will have Marcos on. He's going to talk to me a little bit about football. I won't say it wrong, and he's going to let
It's
me know.
not soccer.
You know, exactly,
Yeah.
not soccer. He's going to talk to me and educate me a little bit. And Jason, yes, I definitely want to have you on as well. Then, and that way we can talk a little sports because you know I love anybody who can enlighten me and bring me up. Because I will say this: outside the World Cup, I don't watch it a lot, but I am interested in the sport, and I would love to learn more about it.
I like the throw it up emoji.
Damn, you got
Oh,
flamed
wow.
on.
Dirty. So,
All right,
you
so,
talking about the Giants, you go get out of here with that.
Yeah.
Nasty.
So here's the thing. There might be a time when we do get cut off, so we'll just revamp it.
yeah, we apologize. Like I said, we're testing this out. We're not testing it out anymore. This is in full effect. But you know,
It
we're
is what
just
it is
having some
now.
fun, looking for some interactions. You know what? We don't have enough time for me to do a call in.
Actually, Actually, no. Check Monster. How about
do I have time for a call in?
I don't know. I'm not keeping track of time.
Oh,
it's
let's give
we're
it a
36 minutes in
all right. To the Zoom call or to the no, it's not to the show. To the Zoom call.
to a Zoom call.
Oh, okay,
We
let
are
me see if I
36
can- I
minutes
can
in.
hit
We
them up
got
real
3
quick.
minutes.
Oh shit, I'm not gonna make it.
This is also a test. If this works out, eventually we'll get the pro version where we can go unlimited with it as far as the timing goes.
I want to try.
Yeah.
I want to try to call Zoots up and get a little plug for him. Give him a shout.
Order some empanadas
Ooh, I'll order some at your house.
every week after the show. So the show airs
Wednesday.
airs
looking
every
for the
Wednesday
contact. I
at,
don't think
at
I
8
saved it.
a.m. So after you watch the show, the episode, we give you time for 9 o'clock at night. Then we go live 9 o'clock at night. And basically, the live is to talk about the show, recap about it, see where we messed up on, and have people call in or have people come in and on the chat ask us questions about the episode or give in the 2 cents or put in the 2 cents on it.
Yes.
So every Wednesday, 8 a.m., you get a new episode of Generation Shock. 9 o'clock at night, that same Wednesday, you'll get the live version, which is about 20 to 25 minutes of this version.
Yo, Zoots,
Yes,
if you watching this, hit me up on my cell phone. I don't think I saved your contact. My bad. But I'd
Damn.
like to get you on the phone here.
Yes,
We'll do
yes.
it on the revamp.
That's fine.
Yes,
So,
yes.
then why
Check
don't we do this?
Monster.
So why don't we
If,
push pause?
yes.
Messiah, send me his link, and we'll be back in literally like 2 minutes, and we'll hit you guys back up in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere, and I'll get our boy Zoots on here, and he can tell us a little bit about his business.
Do it. Let's do it. We'll be here.
All right, we'll be right back. All right, streaming's ended.